start recording. Okay, so I'm just commenting. We can add something at here, not only for calculation, some discount percentage. Those things, if you want, then you can. Okay, sale. Okay, so I'm just commenting. Now, sub queries. Okay, nested select queries. If you want to do, still it is possible. Okay, so how it is, let's go. In select query itself, another select query we can write it. So that is a very good advantages in new syntax subqueries. Okay, so let's go. So I'm just declaring one data internal table lt underscore vbap type table of vbap. Okay, we have our old tables also in new system. No worries. Happily we can utilize it. Okay, so select start from vbap into table lt underscore vbap. Okay, so this is okay. So let me use where condition. So magnet based on the material I want to fetch. Okay, so here generally we use this select option at here. Then that select option or parameter we can specify at here. Correct. So give me a minute. Okay, yeah. So here, okay. So instead of what I'm doing, okay. So we can write one more query, select query at here. Select. I'm going to fetch that material, okay, specific like a sales order number or something, okay. Then we can write that at here. So Matner, I'm going to get from the VBAP table where I'm going to give that sales order number at here, okay. So let me go to the table sales order VBAP. I'm just take some sales order at here. Anything we can take it, okay. So let me take with the leading zeros. Okay, so what I'm doing it here. So I'm just fetching the from the sales order. Okay, some material I'm fetching. Okay, what is the material at here? So this is the one I'm fetching from this sales order. So that I'm giving it here that material number. Finally, okay. So what this query? So instead of this query, we can give like this, like equal to then this material. Okay, such a sim simple way we can give like this. Okay, but instead of giving like this, okay, what I'm doing? So in operator I'm giving like a select range. Okay, in operator. So I'm just fetching from the sales order that material number. Okay, overall here it contains with that material number. Okay, so instead of hard coding, dynamically I'm fetching from this sales order okay, that material. Okay, so now let's display this one. Okay, so let's go copy VBAP. So this internal table also we can do dynamically. Okay, directly inline declarations we can use. Let me do why we require no errors. Execute. Okay, so then what are the VBAP table level? What are the with that material? How many records are there? Everything it is going to fetch it. See, same material. If you notice it here, all are same material. Okay. How many sales order is there with that material? That many sales order it is fetched. Okay. So like this we can write the nested select queries. Okay. I just given for the material purpose, but here you can write whatever like another table data also you can joining. Okay. So instead of inner join, first we can get some data at here within that sales order. Here we can give the sales order and that relevant sales orders we can fetch from these tables. Okay, header table. For suppose here we can get the VBL and VBAK table. Okay, those sales orders item table you want to fetch it, then we can give the at here VBLN. Okay, then we can fetch that data. Okay, so this is the another way. Okay, let's show me in some other table as well. Okay, this is the one query. Another way. So like nested queries only, select query. I'm just choosing another tables. Okay, carrier name from SAR. Okay, so into table. Okay, I'm just declare one internal table. Okay, sorry, data. So LT underscore char name. Okay, where exists miss record is found in this. Okay, then only we can pick it. Okay, exists is nothing but it is existed. Okay, then only it is going to pick it. Now I'm going to write one more query. Select start from SPFLI where carrier ID equal to SCAR tilt carrier ID and city. Okay, let me do one thing and city. Okay, tilt city. Okay, especially I want New York. New York. Better will give the caps, otherwise data may not be found. Okay, so yeah, here table name got changed, right? So I'm just changing. Okay, so what we are doing, we are writing some or another select query at here. Okay, have a doubt on recording. Let me check. Yeah, it is recording. Yesterday I missed it. One session I'm not recorded. I forgot it, but fine. Okay, so first what I'm doing in from this table, I'm fetching the all the columns. Okay, especially which is equal to New York City. Okay, and this table. Okay, in this table, what are the carrier IDs there? Those carrier IDs only we are fetching. Okay, and we are filling those carrier name in this internal table. Finally, we are displaying with that carrier names. Okay, so there is an error. Let me check. City unknown column in city car. Okay, let me check the table. Yeah, city from I think. Okay, still there is a error. Let me go to the table. SCARR. Uh, so this is, yeah, that's the reason we are getting error. Here we have only carrier ID, carrier name. Is another table. So SF, I should be use the SF, SPEFLI. Okay, so here we have a city from. Okay, let me change carrier ID This is fine and correct. Yeah, name is missing. Okay, let execute. Okay, we are getting the only carrier names which is joining with the second table. Okay, this table we have a carrier name, but we are checking with the SPFLI table, which is belongs to New York City. Okay, so those relevant records only we are fetching. Or else let me go to this table and New York City from. Okay, what are the carrier IDs are there? Okay, so this is the carrier IDs. These carrier IDs, uh, another table we can go. Okay, I'm just passing those carrier IDs at here and then fetching the carrier name. Okay, so this is the carrier name. So this is our output, correct? So same thing it is happened. So like inner join, but suppose generally how we do, we use the inner join concept and fetch the data. Okay, so this is the another way. Instead of inner join, we are doing like first we are going to fetch like a carrier IDs, okay, from SPFLI table, and then with those carrier IDs we are passing to SCARR and get the carrier names. Okay, so here especially if it is exist because we are checking specific uh, country, city, right? So if it is not existed with that city, then like we won't get anything, right? So let me check. Is there any other okay city? But suppose I will give the Bangalore. Bangalore is not existed in this place. Okay. So what? Let me give which is not existed. Okay. So let me check what happens. Okay, it is not existed in the table. Then it is not join is not happen. Okay. So then what happens? It is going to execute only this query. Okay. This query is not going to execute because here itself it is going to fail. That record is not found in first query. So then mm, that is not fetching. So here itself it is going to fail. And then generally in join concept what happens? First it is checking this query, then second query, both tables is existed, then it is going to hold. Now what happened? Only one statement is going to execute. First this statement is going to execute. If it is found, then only it goes to next query. Okay. Then it is little bit faster than join concept as well. Okay. So yeah, I think this is good. Okay. So and last I think um generally we use the parallel cursor concept in old syntax, right? So instead of that, new syntax, parallel cursor concept is okay. New, it's a entry question as well. Okay, so how we can implement that new syntax with the parallel cursor concept? Okay, it is the last query for this new syntax. Almost max to max, everything we are done. Okay, so I'm just trying to go. So parallel cursor, yes, cursor. Okay, so first, as usual, okay, so let me take declaration part. Okay, LT underscore or TT. We can. Okay, so FLIGHT type table of SPFLI. Okay, with empty key. Okay, so what this happens here? Key is empty. Okay, so very initially, okay, nothing. Uh, so empty we are taking. and then we are going to fill from this select query, select star from SPFLI. Okay, so where carrier ID equal to ZZ, AZ. Okay, so into my internal table LT underscore FLI GHD. Okay, so as it is a new syntax, we have to give the @ symbol. Okay, so this is my like a fetching part. Okay, now generally what we'll do, like we'll give the loop and nested loops, right? So at here, loop at FLIGHT. So this is LT underscore. Okay, so this is the first loop. Okay, into work area LS underscore FLIGHT. Okay, so here, okay, so what we'll do, group by. Okay, so I'm just using the carrier equal to, means we need to check two tables. Okay, so this is when we are fetching one table. Okay, and we have another table, right? So uh, this is the one table. Okay, and we are checking with the yeah, from city and to city. Let me go, sorry, at here carrier name, carrier FLIGHT hyphen carrier ID, same way city from equal to FLIGHT hyphen city from. Okay, so then use the assigning. Okay, assigning field symbols. Sorry, first we can use the assigning, then assigning field symbols. Okay, uh, field symbols means I'm just declaring field symbols directly at here. Okay, LFS underscore group. Okay, then we are going to loop the group. Okay, then field symbol, whatever we given, that field symbol we have to give it LFS underscore group. Okay, so this is a little bit tricky one. Okay, so yeah, again field symbols. Okay, so LFS underscore flight. Okay, so here I will take it one variable data members like. Okay, flights. FLIGHT correct only. And then here we open one loop, right? Now we'll close another loop. So here I'm just mentioned whatever we like the structure I mentioned. So member equal to value hash. our internal table, work area. So then LFS underscore. Okay, fine. Then we can close stop it. Okay, so if it is okay, then I'm going to print the data at output level. So let me take this class, demo class. Here we can give our whatever I'm filling, so that I'm just printing it here. Okay, so overall, again, I'm going to print body. Okay, so let me check, is there any syntax? So there is a syntax. Yes, this is ls underscore flight, assigning. Okay, so it is not accepting, sending it here. So this is one bracket. This is work area, which is we are getting the data in this work area. I'm just looping with that with the carrier ID and city. Then assigning G is missing. Somehow it is got missing. Field symbol. So field hyphen symbol is the correct only. The unknown, which is unknown. So whatever we declare it here, I'm just given it here. But this is group. List of by given field symbols is unknown. This is unknown. This is unknown. This is unknown. So whatever we declare it here, that we have to give it. Okay, why it is unknown? Let me check. Maybe we given twice. Nothing, right? Okay. So no. Assuming with. Okay, let me take. Might be I given any type mistake. Assigning. Let me type again. Assigning field symbol LFS underscore group. Okay. So something. It may be a type mistake. So let me copy this here. So this is one open bracket and this is the okay. Okay. Now let us go. Then we can go. Okay. So if you want to check, place the breakpoint, execute. Okay. So yeah, we got around 4 records. Okay. So these are the 4 records with carrier ID AZ. Okay. Different con ID. We got it. Now we can go. Okay. And press F5. So here it will give the like Okay, so city and a carrier. Okay, carrier is AZ, city is Rome. So it is picked the first record. Okay, this record it is went to loop. Okay, so how it is went that loop? So whatever we are getting work area at here. Okay, so it is grouping by with the carrier ID and city. Okay, it is generated separate internal table with this separate work area with this two columns. Whatever we specified it here with those two columns. Okay, so it is generated with the work area. So then again it is doing the ascending order. Okay, so and then so we are looping it here a second nested loop. Okay, then we are filling into this our okay, so entire okay, so we entire record we got it. Okay, we are moving into another work area at here. So that work area I'm passing into one internal table. Okay, so this is my internal table I'm filling. Okay, so like that one by one we are going to. So how many records are there with the Z ROM? Okay, Z and ROM. So around three records are there. Correct? So three times it is going to do the loop. Okay, so I just choose the same table, but okay, so we can use the different tables also. Okay, so three times it is looped and whatever data it is there, so that data it is got printed. Okay, see the data is got printed. Okay, so all are the ROM relevant, AZ and ROM relevant. Okay, and then again go back to our main internal table and then look for the rest part also. Okay, so if I keep it outside this one, let me try to keep it at here. Then everything it is going to add it and then it is going to display at the output level. Okay, so like this we can use the parallel cursor concept in okay, so yeah, now this is also added. Because previous I just keep it inside of that loop, only those three records it got displayed, ROM relevant and then. So it is going to loop it with the fourth one also, then it came. So because outside loop I keep it now, then it is displaying the data. Okay, so especially you have to remember it here. So parallel cursor concept, we are use the group by assigning. Okay, we declare some field symbols at here and then with this work area whatever record we get it at here with that again we are checking. Okay, so again I'm checking with the freight table and then filling fetching the data and filling it here. Okay, so you can use a different table at here in this case, then we can like do the parallel cursor concepts. Okay, so these are the things we have. Okay, so we are done. So we can practice. This is a tricky one, and very recently I implemented in my real-time system. Okay, so around 3 months back, it's okay. So I implemented. After that only I came to know this concept. Okay, so still we have maybe couple of things as well, but max to max 90% we covered everything. Okay, sometimes requirement comes, so we have to implement such a way. Okay. So now your time. So I'm done. If you have any queries, you can discuss. Otherwise, we can close and Monday we can start the serious views.
Yeah, no queries from my end here, and actually, I'm going slowly with the syntax part as it is new concept for me, and
Hmm.
practically I'm learning. So yeah,
No, okay, okay. Yeah, good. Fine then. Okay. So
yeah,
in future, when you are practicing, you will get anything. Let me know. We'll
yeah.
discuss. Okay.
Okay, sure, sure.
Okay then.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Sapnam. Thank you.